Welcome back to Week 3 of AV Superfriends Weekly Rivalry. And folks, this week we've got ourselves another matchup that wasn't supposed to happen. We wanted Wisconsin versus Alabama, but Alabama saw those Badgers coming and said, nope, not today. We then tried for Vanderbilt versus South Carolina, but apparently the Gamecocks flew the coop before kickoff. So here we are with two proud programs left standing after their would-be rivals ducked the fight. Wisconsin versus Vanderbilt. On one sideline, you've got the Wisconsin Badgers, a Big Ten powerhouse who brings the same Midwestern grit to their AV systems that they do to their offensive line. They've got rock-solid infrastructure built to survive sub-zero winters and late-night snowplow collisions. These are the folks who treat network closets like Lambeau Field on a Sunday. It's sacred ground where only the best are allowed to participate. And across the field, the Vanderbilt Commodores, SEC stalwarts out of Nashville, bringing that Southern charm and country swagger to their technology game. But don't let the genteel manners fool you. This is a campus that knows how to innovate, knows how to disrupt, and punches above its weight. From medical simulation labs to century-old lecture halls, Vanderbilt's crew makes it work with precision, style, and a twang of creativity. So are these two schools supposed to be facing off? No, they're not. Did their original opponents run scared and leave them stranded? They sure did. And that's what makes this showdown special. Wisconsin versus Vanderbilt. Big Ten muscle against SEC smarts. Cheese curds versus hot chicken. Beer steins versus bourbon. Two programs tossed into the same arena, ready to settle it right here, right now, on this podcast. So buckle up. This is the oddest matchup of the season so far, and we're about to kick off. Wisconsin, Vanderbilt. Their rivals may have chickened out, but these two are ready to fight.
It kind of sounds like we're advertising a monster truck rally.
Sunday.
You've seen football games, right, Justin?
Yeah, but that was a little different than, okay. Is it my go? Do I go now?
It's the same.
Okay.
Exactly
Folks, this week's rivalry matchup is a little unconventional. We wanted Wisconsin versus Alabama, as Chris was saying before, but the Crimson Tide rode that Crimson wave right out of town. They must have checked the film and decided they weren't ready for the Badger beatdown. Meanwhile, Vandy had South Carolina lined up. Those Gamecocks, yeah, they flew right out of town, flew the coop. Who said chickens can't fly?
Yeah, so what do you do when your dance partner's checking out? You don't cancel the show. You square off against whoever's still itching for a fight. And that means we've got Wisconsin versus Vanderbilt, an unlikely collision of Big Ten brawn versus SEC brains.
Wisconsin's crew brings that Midwestern toughness. Their AV racks are like the offensive lines, massive, disciplined, and built to plow through anything, whether it's snow or system crashes.
And on the other side, Vanderbilt's Commodores don't let the Southern charm fool you. This team is as rough and tumble as they come. From pioneering biomedical research spaces to cutting-edge performance halls, Vanderbilt's AV team keeps every corner of campus in tune and on time.
So while Bama and the Cox ducked out, we're left with a matchup that might have been even better. Oh,
and that, my friends, is what rivalries are all about. Wisconsin, Vanderbilt, their opponents bailed, but these two didn't back down. They're here, they're ready, and it all goes down right now. Let's go down to the field.
Guys, I'm down here on the turf, and let me tell you, the tension is real. It is. Wisconsin squad, all about business. Completely. Marching up and down like they're about to debut some fancy AV over IP rollout. Vanderbilt, on the other hand, looks loose, guys. Confident and maybe even a little flashy. They're likely like they've already sound checked this entire arena twice. Both teams know we're supposed to be here today. All right, no, they were not supposed to be here today, right? Yeah, okay. But they are now. Neither wants to waste a chance to prove who belongs on this stage, guys.
Love the energy from the field. This one's shaping up to be a real showstopper.
No question. Two proud programs forced together after their rivals chickened out. And now it's time to see who makes the most of the spotlight.
That's the setup from Madison to Nashville. Now let's send it back to the studio in New York, where the AV Superfriends crew is ready. We're in New York, where the Superfriends crew is ready to break it all down.
And there you have it. And before we get to today's game, let's take a look at the AVSF weekly rivalry roadmap to see where we'll be next. Next week, we have Illinois Indiana, snooze fest from the center of the country. Then later this season will be
Hey.
later this season we'll be highlighting Oregon at Penn State, West Virginia at BYU, North Carolina State at Notre Dame, SMU at Clemson, UCF at Baylor, Clemson again at Florida State, MTSU at WKU. What?
These subject to change because some of these invites
Duke at
haven't
North
been sent
Carolina,
out.
Ohio State at Michigan, UCLA at USC, and Oregon State at WSU. If you haven't already heard from us, you will. So if you're at those schools, answer your phone. Check
And
those
read
inboxes.
your emails.
And
Seriously.
let's talk some schedules. Now back to today's matchup. We have Wisconsin, Vanderbilt, two programs who, again, did not plan on being here today, but they stepped up thanks to a couple of no-shows. Here they are, front and center in front of you. Kickoff is moments away. Crowd is buzzing, and the AV Super Friends rivalry spotlight is locked in to Wisconsin versus Vanderbilt.
All right, teams. We made it through that. You're welcome, everybody. You can see we're extremely enthusiastic about all this. We spared no
You're all
expense
welcome
for
to
this.
read those before the show.
Yeah, I think
Whoa.
that's the
did.
fascinating piece of this whole thing.
I just didn't see the second page. That was a surprise.
There's lots of words on
I
there.
saw
is what you're
page
saying?
1, page 2. I was out of the blue,
Oh,
man.
so good. So good. Anyway, the way we do this is we're going to break this down into a somewhat normal match of 4 quarters.
What?
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. And maybe Chris will keep the score honest for us.
See if I
this
can reset the score again, right in the middle.
in mid-time. But we're going to get to kind of know our teams here a little bit. I don't have my trusty coin, but we're going to face off. I'm going to say, Tino, I want you to call it in the air, heads or tails. Down, what do you got? It is tails. Oh, what do you called heads?
He said heads twice.
Called head.
Okay, well,
double
it's tails.
heads.
So, that means BC. Do you want the first question? Or you want to defer?
Defer. Always defer.
Okay.
Good choice.
Tino, we're coming to you then. First question. And Larry, what is going to be our first question to get to know these guys?
First question is, what's the best ticket so far this semester that your team has received?
Vertical screen. Oh, sorry.
I would like to claim the vertical screen. Oh boy, good question. Hey, we haven't had a really fun one this year. I think our challenges have been a little more facility related. So I work in a building that was built in the year 1888, and we've had a couple bats. So I hate to say that our most interesting ticket of the first couple weeks is we've got some bats. We need the Batman. So
No
doing the
fooling,
AV
like
man and the
actual
IT man
bats?
with the Batman. Yeah, bats.
Wow.
Bats for sure.
That's kind of cool.
That's a new one.
All right,
I don't know. Bats
I'll
are
take
pretty metal. I don't know if I can beat having nocturnal animals flying around in the classroom. That's pretty cool.
Jamie, is
Well-
that scoring drive?
Yeah, I'll give him one for
Okay.
getting a ticket for bat
him one
removal.
point.
Hey, can you go ahead and remove these animals?
Are you giving him 1 point?
Animal
1 point?
control
Is that just like an
other
extra
duty that's
point?
required.
No, I'll
that's
give him 6. Yeah, give him 6.
We're going to give him 6 points.
6.
Oh,
He missed
man.
the extra point.
No, I didn't miss it.
Well, I want to cut down on
No,
Chris's
I think-
clicking because it gets a little
We're going
weird.
to start with the Sixers to give you a chance. We can go for 1 or 2 here. What is the typical response when somebody does call in about bats? Like what
About a
what
bat.
happens? Yeah.
Well, we
Here
Well,
I
we
am.
went over
Hey,
there with
hey,
some
I'm trying to
shopping
get
bags and a
this
broom.
presentation underway, and I have a bat flying in front of my screen, and the entire first row is getting a little bit out of hand. So what are you gonna do for me?
Don't worry, they're eating the bed bugs.
on a good day, pest control will have somebody that they could get out right away. But on a not good day, seems like there's actually only one Batman on our entire campus. And so if he's on vacation, then, well, we can come take a look at your bat, next Thursday. And it's not just the first row anymore. Everybody's screaming. So we grab one of the, vacant Dell boxes and try to corral that.
Chase him around. Get him!
Release it down out in the woods or something.
That's very
So,
humane of you. Yeah, that's good. I like that.
After
You
you
don't
scratch
see
the
people-
Dell box, yeah.
Chasing this thing around with the Dell box.
He
I mean,
probably put just a little bit of tape on it and left it in some of the secretary's office. So when she opened the Amazon package, she's like, "Oh my God, there's a bat!"
I guess I won't put on the record which department I would leave the care package for.
Facilities.
Economics.
Well, for me,
Biology.
it involves
I would
when
leave
I
it for
drive my
biology.
car in every day and I have to park.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, okay. Well, that was I'm willing to say that was a 2-point conversion. I like that.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, BC, we're
I
coming
like
to you.
this campus has a Batman.
I like. Yeah, I'd like that you have
I
like
was
a
just thinking,
pest
like,
team.
What
Yeah,
kind
like,
of job description is that? Like, your job is to go get bats out of classrooms.
Oh, they got a bat RFP in place. It's all
Yeah.
good. Contract that out.
Bat
It's a
SLA.
convenience contract.
There is 5% on my job description related to facility
pest
management.
remediation.
Other duties as
Facilities
assigned.
management and guano.
Get that bat.
All right, BC, what do you got for us?
I think probably the most interesting one we've gotten was we got a testy email about how the lighting changes in a classroom made the screen unreadable and is impacting instruction. And the lights actually weren't even touched over the summer. It's the same lighting as it was in the spring. So
Did you tell him the sun moves?
it's an interior. There's no windows at all.
I get that sometimes.
I would
Like,
still tell them it's the sun's problem.
Tell them to turn the lights
light
off.
is so bright we can't see it. Well, the sun moves.
You taught at 3 last year. You're teaching at 8 a.m. this year. You know?
Actually, I guess the sun doesn't move that much, but Earth
So is that just
rotates.
just an email came in, or is that actually like to your support center, or
Support.
is it
We
just
have
a general
the support
venting?
ticket for it. Yes.
Oh, wow.
And what's the response? How do you respond to that?
I'm sorry, sir. We didn't touch the lighting. We'll come out and take a look and make sure there's nothing on the projector screen that could be causing a glare.
marker. What?
Yeah.
So, BC, I thought you were going to say you went to the room, did nothing, and then said we fixed it.
One of my staff members went out to the room and looked at the issue.
Fixed it.
That's when you like respond. Can we come right now? And a whole team of students come up with ladders and stuff, and they're up there just pulling things
grinders
down.
and welders
Better,
Just
worse. Let me
pointing
know.
remote controls at each one of the lighting.
Yeah, just
fixtures,
in there
even
like
though it does
it's
nothing
a
whatsoever.
swarm. Yeah,
make
at
it
all
look
costs.
Chris, you're right. Sometimes the placebo effect is the answer to satisfy a customer.
Yeah.
Though. I've
I think-
absolutely
Next time we have an
had
interesting
calls.
ticket like that, I'm just sending everybody on the team. Just swarm this building and room. I want 8 people in there in 5 minutes, all
Or-
doing something that may or may
Or
not
you can
be
just
related to
respond,
fixing the
yeah,
problem.
we changed the color temperature from 6,700 Kelvin to 3,200 Kelvin. Let us know if that helped. Oh, man, that's so awesome. Thank you.
You probably
It's
get
like,
the
yeah,
one.
I'm a
physics.
You get
hero.
that one guy who'd be like, "No, you didn't. I have a meter.
I'm looking at it right now on my phone. It's not that at all.
I got the new iPhone. It can see."
And it's in sync. I can tell right now.
Yeah.
All right, Jamie, score. Where are we at? Give me a score. Keep us up. You're our score, resident scorer for the day.
Yeah, I'm only gonna give BC 3.
So that should at least be good for a field goal.
Yeah, we got a
That's
field
field
goal.
goal. Yeah, you'll
okay.
get a field goal out of that.
After one quarter, folks, Vanderbilt 3, Wisconsin 8. So we've made it. All right, coming back to you, Tino. Next question. Justin, you're on the clock to pick a question for us here, sir.
Let's
Check your bookies stuff. I know you're got.
Let's see. What's the weirdest space on campus that your team turned into a functioning classroom?
So this was in my. Can I use an example from a former life? Because it was.
Well, that's
super
what we're
exciting.
asking. Yeah, we want
Yeah,
real
we'll
examples.
allow
We
it.
don't want made up stories.
I was super pleased with it.
Great.
A few years ago, it was an old television studio. It was an old television studio and was laying pretty dormant. And we had the opportunity to kind of strip that down to the bones. And it was kind of a weird shape. Not exactly the round classroom that I think you're talking about, but it was more round than traditional shape. And we were able to convert that into a very effective, modern, active learning classroom.
Active learning.
I'm not sure effective and active learning are all in the same sentence. Okay. Yep.
Hey, what?
Here's a great example of Mark being wrong. Active learning classrooms and active learning.
Yep, that's it.
Tino
Let's
is
come back.
Are
new.
effective.
He's on the team now.
Yeah.
He's told us we were
we-
How
wrong. He
many
told
displays
Mark
did it
he
have?
was wrong. This is great.
So for the users, there were 8 displays, and we had 4 displays on the wall, and we got the built actually fitting the sports theme here. We kind of had the scoreboard coming down from the ceiling, and we did the thing. Now here's where somebody will tell me that I'm wrong. We put the whiteboards all the way around the room. I'm going to forget the name of it, but it's the steel case whiteboards that you can like put in the tracks, take them in and out.
Oh,
So
$1 billion
you can put the
you guys
whiteboards
spent on this.
I like those. So
That's that
We
Wisconsin
put the
money.
whiteboards in front of the television, so you could use it sort of just all as writing surface. You could have the TVs. It was that was a great conversion, making a very effective, usable space out of what was a long dormant and probably not a very good television studio to begin with.
Well, that's
Television
great.
It's
Speaking
always
of-
weird shaped,
Yeah.
like wacky shoehorned in spots. And that seems to be a common theme I've seen.
So speaking
agree.
of conversion, I was going to give him a field goal, but since he told everybody that Mark was wrong, you get a touchdown, 7 points. Now it's
Well, there
on
you
to
go.
BC.
All right. During our lovely COVID period, I had to turn our science and engineering library into a classroom.
The whole library?
The whole floor that was a library, yes. I had seats set in between stacks. They cleared stacks out and had seats that were social distanced apart. I think I ended up having like 7 flat panels on stands strategically placed around the room, 3 rolls of gaff tape to cover all the cabling down, and an instructor station where they could plug in.
Okay, so for the extra point after the touchdown, where the hell is that space at now? And what's it
Yeah, is
doing?
it still the same?
No,
Is it-
we had to rip it all out,
Okay.
and then
Put
they
it back to
moved
books?
the stocks back in, and it became a library again.
Extra point good.
Wow.
10-15.
Was it solely about social distancing and just
Solely,
jamming
but
people
it
in
was
there?
just a big
Felt
area
space.
they could put a lot of students in.
It sounds like a lot of work for not a lot of ROI.
It was about 2 days worth of taping cables more than anything.
Did all the carpet squares like rip out when you were done, or like?
Oh, they had to bring it. They brought in like I think 3 different carpet cleaning crews to get all of the adhesive off the carpets all over campus after it was done.
BC's having flashbacks to WBKO up here. In
Yeah, I
town.
most certainly am. We were just hammering stuff out in that old studio.
Oh God.
All right. Well, that brings us to the half, gents. We are here half. We are Vanderbilt 10, Wisconsin 15. All right. Anything special for the halftime show, Chris? We have a marching band or something
I
we wanted to
didn't-
roll out here today?
No.
Justin's going to sing a song.
Oh, Justin, go ahead.
We've heard that one.
It's a new version.
Justin, I got this one still.
LIVE exclamation point. I
There it
forgot
is.
about that one.
Okay.
All right.
BC, you deferred, so we're coming back to you. You get to
All
double
right.
up here. So, just to kind of kick off this half, what's the one thing your campus does better than your rival here?
The one thing our camp, so we do math pretty well.
That's always important for AV. I'll back. That's good. I
Wow.
like that.
Wow. Just wow.
Do math.
I don't know. I don't know Tino's campus that well. I can't really benchmark.
Hey, in an email yesterday, you said, I'll boo anybody. So
I will boo anybody. I've even booed my own mom once or twice. I mean, it's
like recently?
everybody's fair game. Yeah, they're down.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
How was the turkey? Boo!
terrible gravy, mom. Terrible. I don't know, I think. Are you talking about just like our campus or my team? Like how-
Your
Your team, your department, yeah.
Okay. I don't know. Tino, don't take it personally, man. I swear, I don't mean it really. I think we do really well at pushing the envelope and trying new things. Like we
whiteboards?
We like to be brave and test in production sometimes. Screw putting it in the lab.
Nice.
Hey, I know
Do
about
you consider
that.
yourself innovative?
Yes. Yeah.
Well, that's the word he uses when he describes why they're testing in production.
Skip the
Well,
test.
when I'm talking to
Full
leadership, I
production.
say innovative, and then when I get back, my team throws things at me. Because
Yeah,
I'm
then he's like,
stuff.
Innovative
gonna
and
do this.
irritated.
We'll
like
see.
Real close together, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So give me an example. Wait, what's one thing you were crazy enough to try out there? You're just like, we're going to do this. See this thing? I'm taking it out of the box, putting it in the room. I'm not even going
Wireless
to
HDMI.
beta test.
Yeah, wireless power. No, for at the time when we did it, we decided to pull out HDMI cables, go all USB-C, and then we use all centralized control now through VC4 with Crestron. Like, we don't do individual control processors anywhere anymore. I see Larry running away in fright.
VC4 itself, you are out there. Hey, we tried it too.
I think we've got.
You're not alone.
We're up over 90 spaces on it right now, and it just keeps growing. Yeah,
it's a different
your
animal.
resume's up to date, and so like.
See, now you're scaring me, but.
No, I mean, we did it. I mean, we did. It was a COVID thing too. We put a bunch of them in. It was always the College of Business. They wanted we need these things now. We're like, all right, throw them on some Dells. Here we go.
No, we're doing.
It worked.
We've got it on a virtual machine in our data center. It's replicated. It's supported, and it's rolling.
Cool.
See, it can be done. I like it. Jamie, score it.
Score what?
Man.
How many points? Oh, we're asking Jamie. Okay.
Yeah, my gut instinct is like a 3.
So a field.
But I'm, man. Okay.
Leave it up to us to turn.
It was until
into,
that last part. Then
that's where I think it was like that was definitely a touchdown because that was crazy enough stuff. And I was like,
Wait,
that's definitely.
I wouldn't do that.
I got to change it now.
I don't. We've all tried.
I do
that
feel
one
like I got
processor
scored
per.
on there.
Oh.
All right, then give him the touchdown.
And extra point?
Yeah.
I'm
Full
not
7.
going that far, no.
I feel like we're turning football into like figure
I don't-
skating with all this.
Nope.
Oh,
No.
it's maybe a
This,
three,
we are
give it a
calling
7.
a tight game here, Justin. This is
I don't think
this
he
is-
even.
I mean, look at the shirt I wore for this. I'm here to call nothing but a tight game. That's what we're doing.
That to me as a low risk.
Low risk. We threw that centralized server out there. Everybody
Low risk.
Got a little bit
You can
weird,
still
yeah.
turn on a projector with a remote control. Like it's not like this moron who put NDI everywhere.
do we have to put this under review for a
All
quick
right, what
vote
about
here?
this,
No,
then?
move on.
Okay,
In
we're good.
addition
We're
to
moving
that-
on. Moving on. Tino,
No,
what do
you
listen,
lost.
I can throw in some extra.
He just asked
No.
the wrong person to score it. That's all.
Yep, Tino, go. Bring it back. Run it back.
I can say that we haven't pushed the envelope to that level yet. Super interesting that you've taken out all the HDMI and you've gone all to USB-C. And I hope you're finding success with that. You can put on the record for this one, I'm not a fan of USB for 20 years now. And
We actually
still have-
noticed our support calls go down in the rooms we pulled the HDMI out to USB-C.
Is it because
Because now they don't use it at all.
the
Now they're
HDMI
not
was
using
powering the
anything but the
phone?
computer.
No, it's we had the lovely dongle ring around the
Oh, yeah.
HDMI cable. So
the
I think-
dongle
I
ring
think-
is not a winner.
I think that's worthy coming back to some other day.
Yeah.
That all USB-C everywhere. That's a good topic. So, what do you do better than him, Tino?
It sounds like not much actually, but I think that we do have the opportunity here to be a little more agile. So our campus is a little more distributed than I think a lot of other institutions are today, and that, like everything else, is a blessing and a curse. I think right now I have the opportunity to be very responsive to the departments and users that I work with. But I think the trade-off is there's probably less consistency on our campus than other campuses in terms of being in and utilizing and teaching in different learning spaces. But it's maybe not as much of a problem as sometimes we might think, because most of the time, you folks that are in your department, they are working with you. They are working in your learning spaces. They aren't necessarily going all the way across campus. I think it makes it a little bit harder for the the IT professionals though that are serving these customers, because we have to know so many different tools. We've got five supported video conferencing tools and 5 supported sort of collaboration
ouch.
platforms, and even help making the right recommendation at the right time for each user gets to be a little complicated. But on the flip side, we can sort of innovate when we have the opportunity. I remember in my former life, and I'm sure many folks in the call have had to do the same thing. I heard somebody say it earlier, even in AV over IP. You sort of have to have a long, drawn-out battle sometimes with your sort of network engineering team to do what you might consider a very simple thing. Our network's also a little bit more distributed here, and it's much easier to implement a new platform or service on the network, I think, than maybe for some other folks. So I think we can be a little more agile here and a little more responsive. We're a little more responsive.
Okay. Jamie, this is going to be a tough one.
Yeah, I'll give him a 3.
You're in 3? All right.
A
3 it is.
field goal.
Split it right down the middle. Okay.
Why are you
Final
making me
quarter.
learn all these terms?
Keep on your toes. 17-18.
What, field goal?
Here we go. I think we got one drive left for each of you guys, and this is the rapid fire line. It always gets very confusing because these are quick questions.
All right.
Quick questions, and there's going to be a timer which somebody's going to have in the back of their mind. It won't be Chris, and it won't be anybody, but we're going to keep you on
timer
time.
for what?
Don't worry
in
about it.
addition
Just
to the
keep time.
quarter?
No, you get the quarter, but we're going to try to get through 7
I'll
questions.
put up
here.
a play clock if you want it, but there's more crap on the screen.
Okay.
Nope.
Brett.
Just got to
Okay.
go fast.
We're
First
going to
thing
go
in your
fast. First thing in your mind. Jamie, kick us off. Go. Pick question.
mind. Zip tie or Velcro?
Velcro.
Velcro.
One
Velcro.
each.
One each. Here we go. Okay.
By the way, the touchdown answer, zip ties with improperly cut ins. That's the touchdown.
It's
ties
Velcro
at a-
with
zip
a
ties at a
zip
45.
tie on an angle attached to the end of it. Yep.
It has been too long since I gashed my hand open on a zip tie. You're right.
Zip tie cut at a 45-degree angle. There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Correct answer.
Chris, throw it in there. Go.
Let's see. Oh, here. Okay, here's a fun one. Do Macs work on your campus, or do you have HDCP turned off?
That's a stupid.
Yes and yes.
Yes and yes. No. Yeah, Max work on our campus. My engineer actually knows how HDCP works, so I think he's the only one.
Nice.
50-mile radius.
Wow, he's throwing shade now.
All right.
Give VC an extra point for that because they
Okay.
don't all know how HTTP works.
Most people don't.
I didn't say I did. My engineer does. I don't.
As long as someone does it, all counts.
Is that
Larry.
1 point each?
Well, it was extra point for BC. Got 2 on that one, so we're all
Oh,
tied
geez.
up.
Okay. Okay. Quickly, how many rooms do you support?
483.
It's a very specific number.
Because I just looked at it.
Today, my team directly supports about 25.
Ooh, that answers the
BC
next
has
question.
483 points.
Start clicking, Chris.
Oh,
Okay. Is that 1 and 1? One and
Yeah, I
none?
think
Or
on the rapid fires, it is ones. Just
Okay.
one.
bang, bang, bang. Okay, Larry, you got one? You got a favorite here?
Yep. Does
Go.
your team integrate, support, or both?
Both.
We're not doing any in-house integration. That's all 100%. I shouldn't totally say that. You know, we do a little bit of this and that, but primarily that's outsourced.
Score it, Jamie. Where are we at?
Larry, how are we scoring that?
Both work, so one
and one?
across. Yep.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
the quick fires are just ones.
Okay. We have Justin. You got eyes on this?
Yeah, sure. So
Another
what's your percentage of your ratio, your DBs, dog biscuits of
Knew it.
AV over IP to HD base T rooms?
I would
What?
say we're 80
Okay.
plus percent
Comparison.
AV over IP.
Yep.
What was it? I'm sorry. What was your answer,
You want to hear
BC?
BC answer again?
Oh,
Yeah, what was
sorry.
your...
Like 80 plus percent AV over IP.
Oh, 80-20?
Really?
Okay, all right.
NDX.
I think it's probably the inverse for us.
Inver-
Probably
20-80?
75%. Probably 75% is, more classic distribution.
Ooh, I'm going to give Tino 4 points and BC 5.
Wait, what?
Wow.
Okay.
What in the world? Okay.
This is figure skating now, right? We can just like make
However
our
you wanna
points
score it,
and
but
I'm here for it. Do it. Yeah.
okay.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
So we're still on a tight game. What else we got?
We've got like 2 questions left here. So
What AV best practice do you continuously violate?
And get away with,
And get
Yeah.
away with? Oh, Lord.
which is why you would
AV has
continue to
best
violate.
practices?
I don't think that we get away with it, but everybody always wants to do a video conference or a hybrid experience in every single room, and the noise floor is always too high. So I would say
That's a good one.
4 to 5
Yeah.
of our video conferences happen in a space where the room is too noisy.
I like it. I mean, I don't like it, but yeah.
I don't like it either.
You can't help it. It is
Okay.
what it is.
I'd say
on that
ours
one?
is probably discus, because our architects put us behind the 8 ball on a lot of our
Ceiling
screen
height?
sizes.
Ceiling heights, or just
Yeah.
they just spec the screen size, then you got to deal with everything else.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
is that a point each
how are we
Yep.
scoring that one?
or no
Point
points each?
Okay. You guys have to come up with scores. when you
Okay,
ask
here we go.
questions.
This is like, here we go.
It's like this old whose line is it anyway? We just make up the
Yes,
point
that was
and
the,
keep
that's
going.
what we were
That's-
going for.
Yeah,
was
actually.
274,000
Yeah, but
to
they're all
nothing.
making up the points differently and not telling me.
Figure
Okay.
skating. That's what we're
Just-
Final question.
Put a few on there. It's fine.
I'll sneak them in every now and then.
Okay. Final question, and there's a quick follow up if we get there. Do you have a regular and funded refresh cycle? And if so, what's your number?
Wow.
Yes, we do.
Now we're going to know how much money Vanderbilt has.
every 6 to 7 years.
6 to 7. All right.
Yeah.
Just all or not?
I-
Every 6 to 7 years, you're going in and
No, we've got we do them in batches. Like this year, these rooms are getting done. This year, these rooms are getting done. This year, these rooms are getting done. And
Is
then
it by building or by school or by
It's
Alphabetically by height.
It's on the age of the room, and it's mixed across all the different schools, all different buildings.
okay. Gino, what do you got?
Today, we don't have an established refresh schedule or budget. It's something that I work towards every day at my former institutions. That's something that we were fortunate enough to be able to implement. I absolutely have all my targets for what I would like to see refreshed. But sort of what I've been working through since I came to wonderful Madison, Wisconsin is just trying to find resources to refresh all the things that were kind of driven. Like my old 2001 10 drove it all the way right into the ground until there was nothing less but rust. So
That's what I'm saying. That's how you do it in Kentucky. Run it till it breaks.
Run to fail.
Yeah.
That's right.
There's no refresh cycle. You just replace it when it breaks. No big deal.
All right. Well, any points on
Is
those?
that a point?
I would have Justin give the points on that one since he's in the same situation.
Why am I? I already gave points once.
Well, I don't think it matters. I think at the end of the day, the 1 point's not going to get us there in some ways, unless we're going to issue like 25,000 points for that one. So,
I want to
Again,
see
the
Chris
4.
click that.
yeah, we know it's not happening. Looks like Vanderbilt
Start
eked
typing.
out a win here against Wisconsin
squeaker.
today. It squeaked it out just barely. Come from behind victory.
I don't know. I still think I still think having to deal with bats.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
the
a quick
bat
score
one.
right off the bat. It was
Yeah.
nice. So, anyway, that's how it goes down. But before we leave, Jets, if folks want to get a hold of you and ask you about how you're managing things, you had a good idea they want to hear more about, what's the best way they can get a hold of you, BC?
They can find me on LinkedIn. Rarely check it, but you can find me there. And then also on Twitter, X, whatever we're calling it now, at BC Hatchet on there.
Do you know how can folks reach out to you if they want to?
Certainly, you can email me, KKALTSAS at wis.edu, or I am happy to connect on LinkedIn as well.
All right. Well, we made it through another weekly rivalry roundup watch week, whatever it was. But here we
Faster.
are. Yes.
Do it again, faster.
Chris,
Weekly
get us out of
rivalry,
here.
Weekly rivalry roundup.
Yes.
All righty. We'll roll out. This has been the AV Super Friends Weekly Rivalry. And guess what, sports fans? We want you on the show. Got a big game coming up at your school? Maybe it's a local rivalry, a state showdown, or even one of those national grudge matches that splits households in half. If you've got the school pride, the technical chops, and just enough trash talk to back it up, we want to hear from you. Reach out to the AV Super Friends and let us know your campus, your matchup, and why your AV and IT team deserves a spotlight. Whether it's cables versus connectors, servers versus switches, or just plain bragging rights, we'll put your rivalry on the big stage. So step up, call your shot, and maybe you'll be the next feature on the AV Super Friends Weekly Rivalry.